do this without you. Will you help me?
No thanks to you.
You may be immune. That don't mean you can't die.
FUCK the intro with a condom. Let me tell you about the zombie dream I had. Now first, before I even jump into this, I want to explain to you guys the type of dreamer I am. Now, don't let this freak you out. It's on some type of Inception level. Yes, I've seen Inception. Yes, it blew my fucking mind because this shit actually happens to me in a very slight way. Okay, first and foremost, every time I dream in this particular city. City I've never seen before. I call it my dream city because it's a piece of my childhood home from when I lived with my father to like different places that are just pivotal in my life that just seem to appear. There's also, and like I said, I've had these dreams for years. There's also this same shopping grocery store that's always in the same place. Like the dream city has been the same probably for about the past 10 years of my life, to the point that when I'm dreaming, I know like directions of places. I like know where to go. I have a sense of knowing that I'm dreaming, so I have slight control of myself in dreams, to the point that I know I'm in a nightmare. I'm running around, and then if whatever is chasing me almost catches me, I'm like, okay, this is when I wake up, and then I wake myself up. This is what's been happening when I dream for years. Like I said, don't let it freak you out. I don't know. I guess you could call it lucid dreaming. But I'm not like in 1,000,000% control. Like, I can't just fly if I want to because I know I'm in a dream. Like, hey, I'm in a dream, I'm going to start flying. Like, it's not in that sense, but it's just like if someone's chasing me.
Bloody hell.
Oh, God. Oh, God. My wife. My dad. Oh, fuck, my own fucking brother. Jesus Christ. What else could I do? Let him kill me? Why are you looking at me like that? What the fuck do you want from me? I had no choice.
I'm controlling what direction I'm running in. I'm controlling what I'm doing. I'm controlling my actions in the dream. And like I said, once I get caught, if I fail, if a monster catches me, or something happens, or if the world's ending, or something's crashing down on top of me, I'm just like, all right, it's time to wake up. And I wake myself up. So, to get back to that, I had to explain that shit to you guys so you can understand that I'm a person who's very deep and involved in dreams. I read dream dictionaries. I take my dreams very seriously, especially because of how connected I am in my dreams and how I can like control things, and how I can control my actions, and you know, I can wake myself up. So I really, really deeply believe in internally paying attention to your dreams, because your dreams are just subconsciously trying to tell you things. And luckily, I know a lot of people who can't even remember their dreams at all. I remember many of my dreams. And in this particular case, I fucking had. Of course, everyone knows about the fucking zombie apocalypse shit that's going on right now. Whether you call it true or not, you know it as a zombie apocalypse. Motherfuckers are chewing faces off, and eating hearts, and eating fetuses, and eating brains, and fucking disemboweling themselves and throwing their intestines at cops. Shit is going down. Bath salt, Cloud9, fucking K2, synthetic marijuana. Call what the fuck you want. I call it motherfucking zombies. You hear that? Let's spell it, children. ZOMBIES. That's what the fuck they are. Who eats a face? Who eats a face? Hannibal Lecter? No. Fucking zombies do, man. And I had the craziest fucking dream. The most vivid dream I've ever had in my life. And it was about zombies. And it happened like last week. Funny thing is, 3 people I knew had a zombie dream the same night. And they also said they had very vivid zombie dreams. Now, I'm not going to tell you about the other vivid zombie dream I had after this dream. Maybe I'll save that for another commentary. But this zombie dream was insane because I remember every single thing. Now I'm a huge fan of The Walking Dead. Yes, I watched the entire season 1 and season 2 within like 2 weeks, and I am completely enthralled in The Walking Dead. It was a coincidence that there is a man in my dream that I'm about to tell you about who was carrying a child over his shoulder. So maybe or not, if it was Rick Grimes, he didn't have on sheriff shit. But nevertheless, I had a fucking serious zombie dream. And it was fucking insane. So first, I'm hanging out with J. Caesar 85 in this dream. And we're in the forest. First, I'm in my dream city. And at some point, I escape my dream city and head out to the woods. You know, the woods, foresty area. You know, lots of plain. Lots of just fucking cornfields and trees, woods, cabins. I mean, you know, you've seen, if you've seen fucking Walking Dead season 2, you know, it was pretty decent until I'm not going to really say much about it, because if you haven't, then you didn't know that shit really went down. But it's The Walking Dead, so shit always really goes down. But anyway, back to the fucking story. So I'm walking around and we're understanding that this is a zombie culture. So we're living our zombie lives, you know, watching out for zombies and shit. So I'm just like cool, calm, and collected, fucking around. So I'm telling J. Caesar, I'm trolling him, and I'm like playing fucking The Girl Cries Wolf. So cause I'm like, oh look, there's a zombie, and there's not a zombie over there. So I'm doing that throughout the whole dream, like, oh shit, there's a zombie. So I'm fucking hanging out, walking around with a dream, and then from afar, like probably like 100 feet away, I see a fucking zombie. So I'm like, to J. Caesar, I'm like, oh shit, it's a zombie. And I'm like, no, I'm fucking serious this time. It's a fucking zombie. Get down. So we both just get down. You know, just get down. So we're on a porch. We're on like a porch heading up some stairs. And it was a high porch. And we see the zombie far away. You know, we were fucking looking towards a plane. And he was right at the fucking opening of the forest. He was eating some like downed cow or some type of animal. Whoever, I don't give a fuck what type of animal it was. But it was down. It looked like some type of bull or cow. And he was just eating them and shit. So we go inside. We're like, hurry up, let's get inside. So we try to fucking close the door, right? There's this fucking little chain latch, you know, that's usually on the back of fucking kitchen doors. And the chain latch is broke. So I'm like, oh shit, what to do? And then all of a fucking sudden, these zombies just start pushing through the door. And I'm looking outside and I'm seeing like 5, 6 zombies at the door. So I'm pushing against the door. They're pushing back. So I turn around and I put my back against the door, and I like slide down. So you know, I'm sitting on the ground, knees up, back against the door, and the zombie's hand just crashes through the window above me, and he's just trying to grab it. So there's more and more zombies coming out the door, and I'm not able to hold it back. So I'm like trying to get up and shit, and I'm like, what am I gonna do here? And I'm like, I'm gonna have to fucking run. So I told Jay-Z just to run. I said, get the fuck out of here, just run, because I'm gonna just try to fucking go. So I'm trying to get up, right? Waving back and forth, waving back and forth. And I silently get up to try to run. And as soon as I do, of course, because there's like 9 zombies at the door, I basically like spring up and like almost get toppled over. But I turn around and I fall on my back. And this zombie comes in and he falls on top of my legs. And then he's starting to crawl his way up my leg, right? And this is the craziest part of the dream. Because I told you, this is very, very vivid. This is vivid. Like, I remember it like it actually happened to me. This is the craziest part. The zombie's climbing up my leg. So, imagine you're on your back. Your legs are out. There's a zombie crawling up, right? And you're just trying to kick it away. But there's like another zombie like pulling at your other leg. So this zombie comes up to me. And he has his mouth. And he's about to like take a like huge bite at the inside of my thigh. So I like grab his face and I like pull it back, and he's so strong, so he's just so fucking like determined to bite me. So like his head is like overpowering me, and I'm like trying to push his head back, and he literally like almost like he got really close to biting my leg again. And just as he was clamping his teeth like right over like my skin to bite me, I like took my fingers and I put it on the sides of his mouth. kind of like you're like squeezing your cheeks in. Like, let's do it, children. So you're taking your thumb, right, and your index finger and putting it right at the center of your cheeks, probably a little bit forward, and open your mouth and just squeeze. And that's what I did to the zombie, and just pushed his fucking mouth back because I didn't want him to bite me. And like the other zombie was climbing on top of me at the same time, and that one was about to bite me, and I said, you know the fuck what? It is time to wake the fuck up. And I did. And that was fucking insane. I even remember what the zombie was wearing. It was a fucking doctor zombie because he had on blue scrubs. He even had the surgical mask over his face, but it was like under his chin because his mouth was out, and like the way I grabbed its mouth and like pushed it back like right before it was about to sink its teeth in me. That was fucking insane. So trust, I have more zombie experience than you. Huh. And one of my other dreams that I'm not even going to talk about, maybe save it for another commentary, some other shit that happened. But it was insane. And then there was another part of the dream that I actually forgot to tell you about. I was telling you about seeing a guy with Rick Grimes, because we were all in the field and we were running. And we were running through the forest. And I, like I said, I can think and strategize in my dream. I can control my actions. So I was running with a strategy and shit. And like, we were all together. It was probably about 8 or 9 of us who were running through the forest, trying to escape these zombies. But at the same time, it was like survival, because I was like running, and I was just like juking a zombie and shit, and I was kind of like slowing, and then I was like sprinting past people at like the perfect moment. So like if something went down, like I got away, but they didn't. It was fucked up. It was fucking crazy. But I'm done. No more zombie stories for you kids. I don't want to freak you out. I don't want to give you nightmares. Rate, comment, and subscribe. MsMurderMonroe. Tell me if you had some type of crazy zombie dream in the past 2 weeks. They are so vivid and so many people are having these dreams. I think it's true. Do you think it's true? Do you think the zombie apocalypse is here? I gotta go. I'm about to cough my ass off. Like I said, I am getting over a sickness, and I can't talk anymore. Deuces.
It's bloody beautiful, isn't it?